you go into the country, the further back in time, the real India, the way it is, not the way they perhaps like to be or pretend to be. Where if you're born a tea shop owner, you die a tea shop owner. And your sons and your sons' sons too. Your very name means tea shop owner or something like that. It is now technically illegal to discriminate against someone on the basis of their caste in modern India. But in practice, it ain't that simple. For one thing, many traditional occupations are functions of caste. I'm visiting one particular caste who for generations have made the traditional bronze cooking vessels of Kerala. Uruli are the once ubiquitous cookpot used in temples for religious function, as well as being the preferred pots and pans in the homes of the well-to-do. Das has made something of a cause out of preserving this kind of work and honoring these skills.
This is one of the most traditional utensils in all of South India. In Kerala, we call it Uruli. It's one of the major pans. It takes days to make the whole thing.
How long have they been doing this?
They have been doing it for centuries. They belong to this caste called Musharis. They basically make utensils of many kinds.
The process until recently was something of a mystery, if not a closely held secret.
For them, it's a very auspicious thing and very, very religious. When I was a child, they never showed it to people. So today, because the market is very bad, they agreed to show us. First is they have a special clay, and they create the mold of the pan first. Then wrap it with wax around.
The wax is what actually makes the impression.
Yeah. The third is melting the brass and then pouring into this mold. And when the melter gets sets inside, that's when they break the clay element, bring out the utensil, and then final polish it down. As a complete utensil, it can take up to 2 to 3 weeks. So you have to be absolutely focused. If there's a little crack, the whole thing is gone. You have to restart.
I mean, I would imagine something like this that there'd be quite a demand in the luxury market for it. It's a handcrafted item. I mean, it's the Indian version of a creuset, the French heavy cookware.
Maybe 30 years ago, they were in really good demand, these pans. It became a fashionable thing. Everyone wanted to have one in their house.
How many of these do you buy from them a year?
Every time I come, I buy 5 to 10. Mainly because I want to help these guys. They have no other livelihood. That's one problem in India, when you're then born in a family of certain nature, you don't do anything else.
Well, it's like the medieval guild system. Yeah. If you grow up a knife maker or a tanner, that's what you do. Yeah. And if suddenly the world doesn't want that anymore, you're kind of in a jam.